Good evening. It is June 21st, 2013, and this is Richard Nixon's resignation speech with an Italian accent. Good evening. This is the 37th time I've spoken to you from this office, where so many decisions have been made that shaped the history of this nation. Each time I've done so to discuss with you some matter that I believe affected the national interest. In all the decisions I've made in my public life, I've always tried to do what's best for America. Throughout the long and difficult period of the Watergate, I've felt it was my duty to persevere, to make every effort to complete the term of office to which you elected me. In the past few days, however, it has become evident to me that I no longer have a strong enough political base in the Congress to justify continuing that effort. Besides, the White House staff refused to make me a Philly cheese sandwich nowhere. So now I'll continue doing the speech with a Russian accent. As long as there was such a base, I felt strongly that it was necessary to see constitutional process through to its conclusion, that to do otherwise would be unfaithful to the spirit of that deliberately difficult process and the dangerously destabilizing precedent for future. But with the disappearance of that base, I now believe that constitutional purpose has been served, and there is no longer need for process to be prolonged. I would have preferred to carry through to the finish whatever the personal agony it would have involved, and my family unanimously urged me to do so. But the interest of the nation must always come before my personal consideration. And now I shall conclude this speech in a thick Hollywood German accent, in the voice of the late General Albert Burkhalter. From the discussions that I have had with Congression and other leaders, I have concluded that because of the Watergate matter, I might not have the support of the Congress that I would consider necessary to back the very difficult decisions and carry out the duties of this office in the way the interests of the nation would require. I have never been a quitter. To leave office before my term is completed is abhorrent to every instinct in my body. But as president, I must put the interest of America first. America needs a full-time president, and one who is not a former Nazi. And a full-time Congress. How about Schultz? I'll end it with Schultz's German accent. Particularly at this time with Albert Einstein. Particularly at this time with problems we face at home and abroad. To continue to fight through the months ahead. Colonel Clint. To continue to fight through the months ahead for my personal vindication. I'm tired. I think I'll make this later. We'll go back to, how about a Reagan accent? Well, to continue to fight through the months ahead. I'll end with Jimmy Carter, okay. To continue to fight through the months ahead for my personal vindication would almost totally absorb the time and attention of both the president and my little daughter Amy and the Congress in a period when our entire focus should be on the great issues of peace abroad and prosperity without inflation at home. Therefore, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at that hour in this office. Thank you very much, and now your chairman.